love is the beginning, and if love is the ending, you are going back to the home. Because the Allah home, the God home, the only condition is that you should be loved as the time of birth, you should be in the same love at the time of death. Then you are back to home. Otherwise, you are going back. If you are not in love, you are in hate to anyone on this earth. You are attached to anything on this earth. You won't be able to go back to the God home, to Allah home. So these all how to open the eyes. These all people, those who came as the saints on this earth, like the Rumi today, what saying is that this life in physical body is to be lived like a love. We are love. We are born out of the love. You should die as the love. My master, please throw light on the sayings of great Sufi saint Rumi. He says, some call you love, I call you the king of love. You are beyond all imagining, taking me to places I can't even dream of. Oh, ruler of my heart, wherever you go, don't go without me. Hari Om. The great Sufi saint Rumi, we have heard the great saint, the great Sufi saint, the great Sufi poet came around 700 years before. In today's name we say the Afghanistan, and then spreaded his masses of love which he was receiving from the King of Love to all that countries which we say today, all his native place, that all Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, then Iran, Turkey, using the language Persian, belonging to the Muslim community, and said all that what is said by the God through the messenger Muhammad. He sang that all given through the God, and is all the poems what he sang for the God were all denoting only the love for the God. As we know that from the lineage of Abraham, Jesus came, who said that God is love. And in the other side, as in Jesus the Christianity came, the message came through the Jesus and which was spreaded, those who were hearing it, enjoying, made themselves the follower of Jesus, and they all were said the Christians, the community Christians. And on the other side, lineage from Abraham, where Muhammad came around 1400 years before. He brought the message of the God, message of the Allah, and all that those who were following the Muhammad, believing in one God, that all were known as the Muslims, followers of Muhammad. And in the further to that, in around 1000 years before, and then later on, from all that Baba Farid and this Rumi, who came 700 years before, they all sang the sayings through the Allah which came out of the mouth from Muhammad, that were sung, and the God, they used to dance in love for the God. Their source of reaching to the God was through the love to the God. So their all love for the God is coming in whatever the words comes through their mouths, and those who are in love for the God, we say them the Sufis. Sufis, a branch comes out of the Muslims, those who love the God. Their way to the God is love. As in Hinduism we say, there are two ways. There is a Gyan Marg, the knowledge, and other is the Bhakti Marg, the love. Same Bhakti Marg, the love, is said by the all who came out of that Muslims on other side with singing and dancing. They kept the love at the top. So Sufis, you can say, are those who started their journey with the love for the God, or in other words, you can say the Bhakti Marg. And those who were on the other side, they were following the Gyan Marg. Gyan Marg, definitely, the serious. We have to be serious while listening. And in the love, there is nothing like serious. Love is just to go inside. Go inside and just enjoy with the one who is inside. That the lover or the beloved one. So that the love which is inside takes you to the saturation where the love is completely the love only. In the beginning, there is two there is to I and you. I love you, but in the end, only the love remains. I and you are dissolved in love. Like to rivers, the Ganga and Yamuna dissolve with the love, the Gyan in between at Allahabad. And with that Sangam, with that co-union, they go further to the sea. So sea, where all these rivers are going, we say the love. So love is like a sea for the God, because God is like a sea. God is at the top of everything. God is at the top of everything. Let it be living or the non-living. All had to reach to the God. All had to reach to the God by this or that means, does not matter. All we are first the son and the daughter of the God. After that only we are Yahudis, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jainis, and many more. We are first the human beings. Means we are coming from the one Allah, one God. We are coming from the same one source. In this world, we are divided to play the game set up by the God. But it does not mean in playing the game, you keep yourself apart. You think yourself as you are something different. You are the part of the God. Like eyes are the part of you, hands are the part of you. Likewise, we all are the parts of the God. All the faces are of the God, the Allah, whatever name you give. So what we have come out from the God, like we take the billions of mugs or buckets from the sea, does not mean that sea had come in bucket or mug to your home. But when you take to the home, someone can taste the sea water, enjoy with it, then when you go back to put in the sea, then that mug or that bucket of water is not that limited, which was within the limits. Now it becomes a sea. Now the same bucket which you thrown in the sea, the same mug which you throw in the sea cannot bring back. It has gone completely and widened. So that the love is, we are in the limit. We are the love part of the God, the Creator, the Allah, and we have to go back to our origin, the God, the Allah. In this world, whether we are Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, Buddhists, Jainis, Chinese, American, whatever we are, you see, everyone in the world had the same product, no difference at all. You'll find the same skin, the red blood, the white bones, the teeth, and everything the same. In the birth time, we all come from the mother womb by 9 months delivery, and at death, we all go to the dust. So this is the role between the first, we say the birth, and last we say the death. So the game between the two, birth and death. So one who comes from the love by the God, at the time of birth we come, at the time of death we go. We have come from the love, we had to go back to the love. So that love, we all are the drop of love from the God. So that's why God is supreme love. Supreme love. We all are love. But because of our dirty thoughts, because of our lust, anger, greed, ego, and attachment, we are remaining here. We have kept ourselves apart from others, those who are our brothers and the sisters. We are divided into different communities, different castes, different countries, and we think that we are different from the others. We all are the same sons or daughters born from one mother. We all had come from the one womb, and that would say the earth, because it is the earth which is dust. Dust had come to us as the body, and when body burned or cremated goes back to the earth. So earth, we can say, our world mother. We all are born of the earth. And death, we are going back to the earth. And the God, the one who is inside us, is controlling of all the elements. The blood, the water inside, the sea, you see. But when you get perspiration, the water what you take at your tongue, it is salty. So same 70% water inside as outside. The sea is having. The air what you have outside going through the nose, burning inside your gas stove and making everything what you eat to burn. So that fire is inside your stomach. To everyone. Let it be anyone on the earth, American, Indian, Chinese, let it be President, Prime Minister, let it be anyone. All are having the same system, same procedure. Let the beggar on the street or let the richest man sitting on the chair. But the role between the birth and death, role beyond death is nothing. You are going to the dust. The PM, the stars, all the richest people are also going to the dust. Same dust where beggars are going, where one peon is going, where whoever the lowest category one is going. So this is the game. We had come from the love. We had to go back to the love. And love, if not during the lifetime, between the birth and death, as you have come from the love, you have born from the love, and your chief source is love. If you are not loving the same way during your lifetime till the death, you will not be going back to the love. Because you are born of love, you should be loved at the time of death. Then only you will be back to your home. But we are never thinking about it, and we always live our life in complete somewhere enmity, somewhere we have the attachments. So attachments or the detachments brings you back to this earth, brings you back to this dead body after going through all the punishments for not keeping your life in love. We always get disturbed and we never think of love. Love is the beginning, and if love is the ending, you are going back to the home. Because the Allah home, the God home, the only condition is that you should be loved as the time of birth, you should be in the same love at the time of death. Then you are back to home. Otherwise you are going back. If you are not in love, you are in hate to anyone on this earth. You are attached to anything on this earth. You won't be able to go back to the God home, to Allah home. So these all how to open the eyes. These all people, those who came as the saints on this earth, like the Rumi today, what saying is, all those came on the earth like Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Mira, Sahajo, Lalla, Lauje, Sukrat, and many more. So all these people, those who came on this earth, why we say them the saint? Because they came to know about the truth of the life. They came to know that this life in physical body is to be lived like a love. We are love. We are born out of the love. You should die as the love. If we are dying not as a love, because death is the ultimate now. Birth is already taken, life is going on, and death remains. So death is the result of your life, what you live. If you are not making any difference in you about anyone in the world, just playing the game of I and you, just playing the game of I, my, and you, yours, but not keeping anything in mind, any difference in mind, that I am something great and you are something low. Never keeping in mind that I am American or you are Indian or Lankain, I am Hindu, you are Muslim. If you are keeping anything in mind, you are coming back to this dust. So in the dust comes those who are not in living the life in love. And love means no difference in mind for anyone born on this earth. All are the same, coming from the one, the God, the Allah. So you should never think of distinguishing in anything in the mind. Once you go beyond the limits, means love to all, your life will not be the same as you are living in the walls. Walls which you say, my home, my family, my city, my country. These all the barriers of my are to be broken. Inside you have to break it. Outside it will remain to play the game. But inside all the barrier, all the borders to be broken up. Inside all that whatever you have differences for anyone on this earth to be broken up. Because this is the game going on outside. Let American, let Chinese, let Russian, let Indian, everybody in the world, maybe Prime Minister, President, the topmost doctor, engineer, highest, richest man on this earth, beautiful man on this earth, or anyone in this earth is going to in dust. And in the dust, in the cremation ground, when the body is burnt, the dust is going in the river or in the somewhere sewerage. And then, if you are buried, then also your dust, within 6 months, body decomposes and go to the bottom. The water below the earth will take you somewhere out. And that, wherever that dust comes, through the water which is inside, up, down, it will come up, and on the same dust you are spitting. You are going for your morning freshness. And that all what you pass on in your fresh, in the morning, in the washroom, is going to the dust. In the dust, what is dust? It is your dust. Your body. Whoever you may be. You may be on the topmost, the richest man, or the prime minister, or governor, or whatever you are. So, you have to understand why we say them the saints. Because when they are living out the body, the dust even goes into the sky. The dust, the smell, everything of these scents are remaining in the sky. That is the difference. So that smell remains always in the universe of those who had gone beyond this body, those who have gone beyond all the differences in the humankind, those who have understood we all are belonging to the one. Even we say the God is one, Ek hi Allah, only one Allah, but we never accept everyone as one. So oneness with the God, as said by the Muhammad, and same was carried out by further the all saints also, Sufi saints, Rumi also, or all those who came on this earth are talking about the oneness. Oneness means I am one with everyone on this earth. When you don't have any difference in you for anybody on this earth, then only your oneness with the God. Otherwise, shouting with the mouth oneness is having no meaning. If outside with the mouth you shout that God is one, only one Allah, but inside you have the gap, the difference that I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Sikh, I am Christian, I am Buddhist, I am Jaini, I am American, I am Indian, I am Japanese. If you have any difference inside and outside you are not playing the game, which all these distances had come to just play the game. But inside if you take, it means your oneness is not there. So there is that all what you say is bogus, cheating, flirt, that God is one, that all what we say, one Allah. No, this is bogus if you have gap inside. Because if we have come from the one, we all are one. We all are one. Then how can you say, whatever game you play, enjoy. You see, in IPL, in the same country, different teams are coming from the same country, different states, cities, and we are enjoying the game. But when the question of comes the India and all other teams in the world, India, Australia, India, America, then at that time our full country is same. The IPL is going, now all are one. Game. You see many clubs are playing football in the same state, same city, and still we are enjoying. But when they play, if suppose UK is playing with USA, there the difference comes. The whole UK become, all clubs become one. Likewise, as you enjoy the game outside the cricket, football or hockey or whatever, when the system of the God, when the system of love comes, you should be one. We should take as oneness with the God. We all are belonging to the one. If there was any difference in the blood, bones, any difference, if we were coming from the eyes, taking birth from the eyes, taking birth from the ear, we are never dying. We are dying after 1,000, 10,000 years. If there was difference, then the difference would have been there. But once there is no difference, all are going to take birth, all are dying in the world, all are having the same blood, all are having the eyes, nose, mouth. And what the difference? What we say, we all are one. So that the message of oneness is given by all those saints in the world, either by singing or by dancing or through saying through in the Gyan, the knowledge, in the serious mode, in the laughing mode, in the dancing mode, in the singing mode. So through those all, the Sufi saint, the great Sufi saint, Rumi, who came in the, Iran, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan and all those areas, in Turkey, he was at last, today's Turkey. So he was singing, he was praising the God by singing, and his way to God was love. Love the God. He says, love the God. You will love all. So he says, love one, love all. So when you love one, you go deep in that. When your I is dissolving in you, then love remains. Because one can only stand when other is there. If there is no other, one will also go off. I needs a you. You needs a I. So you should dissolve your I into you. Then love remains. In the bhakti, in the love way, one wants to dissolve. No one wants to win. Bhakti, the love way means one wants to get defeat. In Gyan, one wants to win over. But in love, in bhakti, what we say devotion, one wants to get defeat. That's why the love is always one who wants not to win in this world. So these all Sufi saints never thought of winning over the God. They were never thought of winning over the world. They were always completely surrendering to the God, to the people made by the God. See, they were never thinking of winning over anyone. They were not going any logic to convince someone. They were beyond any logic. They were just agreeing whatever the other one is saying after 3-4 times what they said. So they were always accepting the defeat. Those who always accept the defeat, they can never be defeated. Because they are never thinking of winning anyone. One who wants to win can never love. One who wants not to win, if win comes is okay, but they are not at all interested in winning. They are taking the defeat also as a win. Those people are going on the bhakti marg, the love way. So Sufi saints were so beautiful, loving people, and their way to the God was love, the bhakti marg, the devotion marg, what we say in Hinduism and other whatever these religions. So now coming back to the words said by the greatest mystic, the greatest lover of the God, who said the one what we are going to say now. So just come with me, go deep in love with the sayings of great saint, the great loving saint, the great heartiest saint, Rumi. He says, some call you love. He said, some call you love. To whom he is saying? He is saying, all his sayings, all these saints when speaks, they are speaking to the God, to Allah. He is saying that some call you love. As Jesus called, the God is love. Jesus said the God is love. So after Jesus, after 1200 years, now Rumi says that some call you love and I call you the king of love. Rumi says, some says you the love, but I call you the king of love. What is that? The same. Love, we say that all are love. We say the Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, all they were the love. Why they are said love? Because they were loving all in the world. They were nowhere having any difference. They were loving even their enemy. So that is why this word of king of love comes from the Rumi, that if we keep you in the same category that you are love, then all will be same. So he kept one step ahead to the God by saying him the king of love. King of love means king of all those came on this earth. Then those we say the saints, the Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Mira, Sajo, Lalla, Guru Nanak Dev, Sai Baba, Ram Paramahansa. So all those saints came on this earth. He said that you are above them. They all were love because when they came to know their I dropped, they dropped their I, the ego, and they were dissolved in you. So when they dissolve in you, as they are the drop from you, so drop can be love. If we say you the love, then as one who comes in the body is going to be off. So they say that I call you the king of love. That's why he said the king of love. King of love means all those who had loved you, those who had loved the world, that all that children, all that sons or daughters, all those come, and those who were completely praising for you throughout their life till the death. So you are king of love. You are not only loving them, those who came and became love, but also you are loving the world. Your compassion, that even they are not loving you, but still you love them. You wake them up in the morning. You give them the rest at night. You make them to move. You make them to see. You make them to hear. You make them to smell. You make them to taste. This is your mercy. This is your compassion. So this compassion of you is making you the king of love. That you are not only loving those who were in love, those who were love, those who were loving the humankind, who we say the saint, but also you are loving the whole mankind. You are loving the whole nature. So that's why he said the king. King means who is completely ruler, completely ruling, completely controlling. So he said you are the king of love because you are ruling the whole universe. So whole universe belongs to you. You are the king. And because compassion of you, either someone loves you or not, you only love. So that's why the Rumi says to the God, not only the love, but the king of love. Some call you love, I call you the king of love. So he says, I am not going to say you love. Love is only those who came and go, but you always remain. Saints also comes and go, leaving the body, but one who is going from the body is in the limits. But one who was before the body, who will remain after the body. So that is the king of love, because love is beyond the body. So that is why Rumi says the king of love. This is only to the God, to Allah he is saying. Further he says, you are beyond all imagings. You are beyond all imagings. Means you are all beyond all imaginings. Means whatever I can imagine. If I imagine something, a big in the world, if I dream even something, you are beyond that. Your doing is such cannot be calculated. Your doing is such, our eyes cannot reach there. Your words are such, we are beyond the hearing of that. So you are so deep that it is very difficult to understand you. So you are beyond my imagination. Beyond. What Rumi is saying, wherever I go, I think now is over. I have caught the God, but I cannot catch you. The moment I reach, you are going further. Same what the science is saying. We can never touch the one because there are thousands of sky. We could reach only to the one sky. There are thousands of suns. We could reach only to the one sun. So we cannot reach to the point where the one is sitting. He says, you are all beyond imaginings. Whatever imagining means whatever we can think about you, you are vast beyond that. So our dreams also, our thoughts also will get tired and you will never be getting limited. There is no end to you. You are beyond that limit. You are beyond the ending. You are never ending. You are never ending. You are beyond. So see, we are the creation of that Creator. We are the creation of that, the King of Love, who is beyond everything. So your Father, your Mother, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Mother, from where you have been created, He is beyond everything. You are only dying for one flat, one home, one car. You have something, you are always keeping yourself in proud. But the God whose there is no limit, the whole earth, whole sky, whole sun, whole air belongs to Him, but He is never making you, never asking you anything. He is giving you everything free of cost. So you are with the small things get proud, but He never shows you any proud. So this is what He says, you are beyond all imaginings. That we cannot imagine anything about you because you are beyond. There is no limit to you. If I speak for you, I might speak. My tongue will stop one day, body will die, but I will say I have not yet spoken. I have not yet started. I have not yet started. As there was a story that Rabindranath Tagore, he wrote 5,000 poems of God. But at last someone asked that you will be happy that he has sung so much in the praise of God. He said, I just started and time had come to go. And all the epics of the world, all old epics of the world also says, this is neti, neti, that not this, not this. So you are beyond all imaginings. You cannot go in any of your calculation for the God. You cannot bring Him in the limit. He is beyond the limits. So, beyond the imagining means whatever you can imagine in your mind, He will be going further to that. You cannot catch, but yes, God can catch you. You cannot catch the God, God can catch you. And God will come in any form. God will come in any place. So you have to just keep your eyes open. You have to keep your inside that conscious in the awakening state. So one day you will find that God is near you. Only you can do what is, just multiply your love for the God. Multiply love for the God. And at last, when only love remains, there is nothing for I, God will appear. God will catch you. You cannot catch the God, but God can catch you. And God is always near to you, but you cannot see the God. So in you, make that upward of qualities of meeting the God. You should be thirsty or hungry of the God, and God will be coming to meet you. God will hug you one day. But only you had to keep in mind 24 by 7, that God, God, God only. I am nothing. So when you are going in that way, God will catch you. Otherwise, by mind if you go, you cannot catch Him. Science is going for many 100 years to catch the God. He is not able to catch. And he will never catch. So that is why it is said by the Rumi, you are the thought, you are beyond all imaginings. He is telling for the God. Beyond all imaginings. Now next, what Rumi is saying, the loving Rumi, he says, taking me to the places I cannot even dream of. Taking me to the places I cannot even dream of. When you go on the journey, when you go on the God home journey, in that insight, you will see you are going beyond now many things. You are going, will be like different places you go outside in the world. So, inside which you never dreamed of, you will find such a state of your mind that you never thought of. Even after earning the billions of rupees, you cannot get that state of mind. Even going to the topmost chair in the world, you cannot get that state of mind. So that state, he says, is very difficult, taking me to the places I cannot even dream of, which I could not dream even. You have taken me to those points, those places. In my mind, I am keeping myself happy all the time. So your grace to me is that you have taken me in such a level inside. What Yogi also says, Mooladhar, Mani Chakra, Swadhisthana, Agya Chakra, Sahasrara Chakra and all. So here the master takes you to the point of no return. So he says that you are taking me to the different levels inside, which I never dreamed of. You are taking me to the different places, means inside the different points are coming. That's why the master is required. Because when you reach to the state, master only can balance you. So it is better that we should think of going in love for the God, for the Allah, then automatically you will also feel the same what Rumi is feeling. So the great saint Rumi is saying, you are taking me to such a places in my journey that I cannot even dream of that. So it is beyond the dreams. So that the love state in the mind when comes, you are going all beyond any dreams even. So that is what the state of mind when one goes on the God home journey, when he goes on the love for the God. So love the God and God will be yours. And when God is yours, nothing in the world can touch you. Nothing in the world can disturb you. That is what is said by Rumi. And all the saints of the world had said the same. So, what he says, I cannot even dream of taking me to the places where you have taken me to the level inside. Earlier, I used to wait for my enjoyment. I used to search for my enjoyment. I used to go for money earning so that I'll enjoy. I used to go to the discourse to enjoy. I used to go to the movies. I used to go to the different hotels, restaurants. I used to go in relationships, different side, so that I will be enjoying. But now, I am not dependent for my enjoyment on anything. If I am going or not, inside I am in enjoying state all the time. So that enjoyment all the time is the taking me to the different places I cannot even dream of. I never dreamed that without the outside money, without the shelter, without the clothing, on the very small minimum adjustments also, I can enjoy and love the God. I can enjoy my life without depending on anything for my entertainment. I am in the entertainment state round the clock. There is nothing like I need something base to be somewhere achieving some bliss moments. I am always in bliss. I am always in love. Because you had given me that much love that now I am enjoying my all the moments inside without depending on anything of the outside world. Now further he says, because when one goes to that state of mind where he is in peace, he is in complete love, he is remaining in the intoxicated state like someone drinks, and in the drinks when he takes over drinks, he is going out. He is going inside, then he remains silence. When he goes outside, he will bark like a dog. He will bark like a dog. You'll find two types of drinkers. One drinks, keeps quiet. One drinks and barks. Why he barks? Because he was dog before and he wants to be dog after. Dog before, barking, and dog will be after. So that the intoxicated state by the drinks, by taking the outside parasite type, depending on some drinks to enjoy, and one is the drink coming from the inside wine factory. So an inside wine factory is the factory of the God. So from there, when the drink comes, when the river flows of wine, that keeps you in intoxicated state for 24 hours into 7, for years together. So in that state, you are going in the complete, all that bliss state round the clock. Let any damn thing happen in the world outside with you or yours, nothing will harm you, nothing will disturb you, nothing will shake you. That the state of mind is called the state of bliss, which was felt by Rumi and all those saints appeared on this earth. So one day you have also to gone through that state of mind where you should feel that bliss. So in that bliss is beyond the imaginations. What Rumi is saying, that places which inside you go to the levels is beyond, which we cannot even dream of. Cannot even dream of. In that state, even the whole world, entertainment comes at your feet. The whole world, money comes at your feet. The topmost share you get in the world. The complete attractions of the world comes to serve you. But inside, what you are enjoying, even outside in a beggar state, that you don't have the money to eat even, don't have the shelter to remain inside. But when you get this inside, the love to the God, when you are the love for the God, you are in the 24 points into 7 state of God, intoxicated by the God wine, God whiskey. That state of mind, you cannot live for one day, not one day, 1 hour. If you are asked to give these moments of one day out, and let us enjoy with the whole money you have, the all world money with you, you have the top post or the top attractions of the world at your feet. Enjoy your lust, your attachments, your anger, greed, whatever you want, everything is yours, and nothing will be taken back. It will remain with you. But live your this intoxicated state with the God, love for the God, love for the Allah, withdraw it for one day. You will not even withdraw for 1 hour for all that what you are going to get. So this is what the Rumi has got, all the saints has got. Only one who tastes it, one who goes with the hand to hand with the people like Rumi in the love. Outside, when you go in hand to hand with the love of somebody, your lust appears and your love falls. Because that is the dirty love. From that good love to the bad love. Because there the desire comes, lust comes, demands comes. So that is not the pure form. But when you give the hands in the hands of Rumi like saints in the world, then you rise in love. Because that love is beyond any desire, beyond any lust, and in that love you reach to the top state. And when you reach to the top state, the whole world is nothing for you. In that state, then what words comes from the one, the whole world is lost for him. Everything is lost for him. In that lost state, in that biggest intoxicated state, he never thinks of living himself alone. Because he is still in the physical body. She is still in the physical body. So at that time, one prays to the God, to the Master, whoever comes in the form of the God. He speaks to the one, what? That, O ruler of my heart, because I am complete in love with you, I have desire in you. O ruler of my heart, what Rumi is saying further, that the final state, O ruler of my heart, because now you have ruled my heart. I have nothing to say now. My words are now wordless. I am going beyond the imagination. I have gone beyond all dreams. And you have taken me to that place where I am continuously in that bliss state. Nothing in the outside world I have the desire. But now, because in this body, till the death, how can I live without you? So that time, he just makes a prayer, not a complaint. He just speaks, not that making anything attached. His desire is not the attachment, but he speaks because the instrument still remains. So that time Rumi is saying to the Allah, to the God, because this is the state of Rumi what he is speaking. All these words are the state of Rumi at that time what he was facing. And everyone who sent in this world, whoever he came, let it be Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Ram Paramahansa, Meera, Sahajullah, Sai Baba, Guru Nanak Dev, Lao Tse, Socrates, all these people had faced the same state of mind. What Rumi is speaking, because all other rivers had gone towards the sea, dissolved in sea, and came back, river flashback, so that to live the life of this human birth, balance of his age, whatever he got through the karma of his last birth, before the death, he has to speak of the God, the Allah, from where he came with the full of bliss. So at that time, the one speaks all these lines. What he speaks to the world, he speaks to the people, those who are standing there, sitting near to him. Some call you love. I call you the king of love. Rumi is saying to the God, you are beyond all imaginings. You are all beyond imaginings. Taking me to the places I cannot even dream of. You have taken me to such state of mind I never thought of, that even the whole world money would have come to me, even the whole world post come to me, even all the attractions of the world come and touch my feet, hug me, but still I cannot even dream of what that bliss you have given to me, beyond all that world. So in that, when God completely dissolved in you, in the God, at that state, when he is dissolved in Allah, in complete intoxicated state, that time he says, because this body, this human body, the birth, inside I am with you. But now he prays to the God, to his true master, who had taken him along with to that state where he dissolved in you. In that state of love, he is saying, requesting, praying, asking to the God of heart, saying to the King of love, whoever who appears in the form of the physical body or in the non-physical body, to the God or Allah who had gone off because master departed. Now what he says, oh, ruler of my heart, that you have ruled my heart now. I have no heart now. I was having one heart which is given to you. So I had no heart now. Oh, ruler of my heart, wherever you go, he is asking, he is praying, he is demanding, not complaining. Just one devotee, one beloved one, the lover one, to the God can only say whatever he wants to say. He is saying, oh, ruler of my heart, you have ruled my heart. I have nothing in my heart other than you. Everything is number two. Now you are number one. Wherever you go, he is requesting, don't go without me. Means you take me along with. Because nothing in the world belongs to me now. I cannot stay back. You should take me along wherever you are. So this is what Rumi is speaking, coming from that bottom, the birth state, then coming to all that demand and supply during the lifetime, coming to the transaction love, the dirty love, from dirty love, then got it pure by his master, her master, coming back to the same state at the time of death, the love state before the death, when he comes across that love state, that all in the world is now one. He gets oneness with the supreme, oneness with the all humankind. No difference inside for Ram or Rahim, no difference inside for any Guru Nanak Dev or any Jesus, having no difference inside for any humankind of the earth, not having any distinct difference between the all countries of the world. He is oneness with the God, means oneness with the whole nature, oneness with the whole living and the non-living things even. That time he say, oh my God, you have ruled my heart. Oh, the ruler of my heart, you have ruled my heart. Wherever you go, don't go without me, because I am no more now. I am with you, I am dissolved in you. So you please take me along. This is the request, the prayer coming from the body to the one who is the supreme, to whom Rumi had dissolved himself. So that is what he is speaking through that, all what God had given him to give the message to the whole world. Because one day you have to go through these all feelings, you have to just go through all this state of mind. Because one birth, you had to die before the death. And there is no other way for death other than the love. Love is only the one. We have heard many stories like Laila, Majnu, Heer, Ranja, Shri Faryad. What was that? There was only love was going on. But in that love, there was something meeting physically forever. But in this love, there is a love beyond the physical. It's the love beyond that. That's why we are not saying them the saints. We are not saying Laila, Majnu, Shri Faryad, Heer, Ranja, the saints. Because that love was for the bodies. But this love is not for the body. This love is beyond the body. It goes to the utmost state of mind. The utmost state of mind means where I falls. Where I falls and you remains. And you remains means there is nothing choice of me. Everything will be final from you. Whatever I say, don't agree to that. Only what you think, that should be agreeable to me. I accept whatever is your decision. What I say, don't execute. I don't mind. I am the child. You are the father. Whatever you think the best, you do that. I am as a child, can ask you anything. But if you feel that it is okay for me, you give me. If you feel not okay for me, you don't give. I will not make any complaint because I am in deep love with you. Not deep love with you. I is lost with you. So your decision will be the final. I will just keep on saying, but your reaction will be the final. I will not go beyond you. You are my ocean. How can I go beyond you? But definitely, I will think of sitting with you. So my request to you, my prayer to you, just, O ruler of my heart, wherever you go, don't go without me because I cannot live without you. So this is the prayer. So that is the request by the one whose world is lost, who had nothing in the world, nothing in the world, no attachment to anything in this world, no desire to anything in this world, just living the life, whatever age is given to the body. And in that body, sometimes he feels loneliness, he speaks like this. But when the God, the master speaks something, he gets relaxed. He, even in the pain, gets the relax because his pleasure is the words of the God. His pleasure is the words of the true master, the God, the Allah words. So because Allah will speak through someone, Allah had spoken through Muhammad, Allah had spoken through the body. So now what Rumi is saying, the God is speaking through Rumi, saying that you should only be in love state. In the love, you will find yourself dissolved and going with the flow. No complaint. You are going against the flow, you will have the complaint, you will have the pain. But when you are going with the flow, this love pain will be there. In that love pain, the God will appear through your face. And you will also become the same, the messenger, in the other way, in the dancing, in the loving state. So this is what dear Rumi, the loving Rumi, is stating. And we have to just execute those words and keep ourselves in place of Rumi. And Rumi will be happy. The day you are matching with the Rumi sayings, what he speaks should be your lines. And when it becomes your line, you are dissolved in Rumi. And you will be meeting the live Rumi, living Rumi, there in the God home, in the Allah home. They all are waiting for you. So we'll read again now. I hope you must have understood. And you will try to be like dissolved in Rumi and becoming with the same statement, with the same saying as Rumi said. That day, when these sayings are matching with you, God will appear. Allah will appear for you. And that will be the success of your life. So let us go with these lines and keep in heart. Anything in the mind, keep it zero, because inside you should be zero. Only Allah remains, the God remains. the master remains, then only your life will be happy all the time. No sadness. And sadness will also be the happiness. All that because you come to know what the life is. So now, saying of Rumi, will go, keep in mind, go through heart, and one day make these lines to match with you. Let these lines become the mirror for you. That day will be the success of your life, will be the last, this birth of death and birth body in this earth. So I am going ahead, just again listen to it finally. Some call you love, to the God is saying, I call you the King of Love. You are beyond all imaginings, taking me to places I cannot even dream of. Oh, ruler of my heart, wherever you go, don't go without me. So just hoping to be matched with Rumi one day and make your life a success. Om.